Tonight, I got a bit personal with some Arab countries saying they were not doing enough to help out in Kosovo, where the population is primarily Muslim. Kuwait, for one, disagrees with that. Joining us now from Washington is Dr. Shafeeq, the director of the Kuwaiti Information Office. Now, as you know, Doctor, I was critical of most of the Arab world who not only didn't really come out and support NATO verbally in the beginning of this thing, subsequently, we've heard some tepid signs of support, but in material and in refugee status really hasn't stepped up to the plate yet. But you disagree with me.
Absolutely, Bill. I'll give an example from Kuwait. Immediately after the beginning of the war, Kuwait took a very strong stand in support of NATO, and then relief efforts moved ahead quickly and immediately. In Kuwait, there was a TV live attempt for bringing financial support to Kosovo, and in one night, $14 million, $13 million were raised.
But you just heard the Macedonian ambassador said her country hasn't gotten any money.
The money has been going mostly to the majority of refugees in Albania, but elsewhere, it's a lot of relief. From Kuwait alone, at least 90 to 100 tons of relief had been already sent. Tens of millions had been raised.
Where do you guys send it?
The same applies to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, even Egypt. Everybody is chipping on. It's a very important subject in the Arab world.
It is.
Yes.
But are you sending the relief to Tirana, Albania? Is that where you're sending it?
Yes, much of it. The United Arab Emirates already have a refugee camp operated by them, from doctors to individuals to the whole camp. Kuwaitis now are buying houses for housing to get the temporary relief into the housing issue. So there is a lot of work going on, and I would just remind, for people in Kuwait, and I would say across the region, the feeling of suffering is very, very important.
To the Muslim religion, sure. I mean, that's one of the things that you have to do. You have to help your brothers when they are in need. And in that respect, did you know, Doctor, that not one Arab country has taken one refugee from the area? Not one, according to the United Nations. That astounds me.
You see, it's not a matter of taking or not taking. Now the question is how to habilitate, how to be able to manage with the refugees that are in the hundreds of thousands.
Wait. The United States has taken them, Germany's taken them, other places were shipping these refugees out so they have safe haven and some kind of at least regular food and sanitation. But all the Arab countries in the world, which are closer to the Balkans, nobody's taken anybody?
Let me assure you that if there is a request to take refugees into many of the Arab countries, they will not mind it at all.
But you guys should be assertive in this. You should be saying, here's our plane, come on over, we'll take care of you at least for a few months till things stabilize. Why are you putting the burden on the refugees to get to you?
Because it is very important that the majority of the refugees stay very close to Albania and Macedonia, and let me tell you why. If you start taking these refugees into the United States and into other countries of the world, you're not going to see them return to their country. I would say it is much better to make sure that the refugees get the best facility and the best services possible in Albania, in Macedonia.
I understand what you're saying, Doctor.
For a massive return.
But
and I am optimistic that such a return is possible.
Okay, all right, wait. I understand what you're saying, but you're putting the burden on three incredibly poor countries: Albania, Macedonia, and Montenegro. Those countries have no facilities. They don't have indoor toilets for these people. There's no shower facilities. Come on. You can take those people to your wealthy country, harbor them for a couple of months, and send them back. I've been to Kuwait. You can keep track of them. You know that.
Bill, you're biased on this issue. Let me tell you, Kuwait could take 500, could take 1,000. Already Kuwait has had many people, many nationalities living in it. So does any other Arab country. The question will not be solved but by helping a Albania itself, Macedonia itself, and as well helping the refugees on the ground. This is the best support and help that can be taken and can be done. And once that is done, with the continuous work of NATO, with the possibility of a solution at the end of the road, by which the Kosovans can have their right to return safely in the context of international security and force, then maybe that would really be the best way out.
Okay,
if you want to help the Kosovans, that's the way to do it. It's not by taking 100 or 1,000 somewhere else. I mean, that's good, that's fine, but most of the support should be on the ground, because that's where the majority will always be until there is a solution.
All right, Doctor. We respect your opinion, and thanks for coming on with us and giving it. We appreciate it. Next, back.